Hey, Gloria MacDonald here, and welcome to today's Daily Dose of Awesome. Today, I'm going to share with you the single biggest thing you can do to recruit more team members and build a bigger business faster. I'm going to share with you the most important tip that I ever learned from one of my mentors about 16 years ago that literally saved my business and turned it into a multiple seven-figure success story. And I'm also going to share with you the biggest mistake I see network marketers making all the time and how to get out of this business killing, energy-sucking hole. And as you're about to see, when you do this, and most importantly, share this with your team members, you'll see how you and your business can start to literally thrive rather than just barely survive. So let me know who's here. Hey, Paul, great to see you here. Hey, Regina, so good to see you. Let me know if any of you are in Vegas yet. I want to know if you're not there, are you going to be there? I'm going to be there on Friday. I can't get there until Friday. I absolutely have to be here in Toronto on Thursday, so my plane won't land until Friday around noon. Hey, Michael. Hey, Mary, Pamela. Let's see. Who else? Chuck, hello, hello. So let me know if you are going to be in Vegas. Hey, Brian, good morning. Michael, yes, you'll be there. Okay, Michael, and you guys know, if you've been watching me, you know I want hugs. You better come find me, track me down, and give me hugs. And if you saw me do a live a couple of months ago, I'm bringing my energy stick with me. So if you want to see how this thing works, track me down and just whisper in my ear, energy stick, and I'll show you how this thing works. It's really, really cool. Okay, hey, Tom. You're in the Northwest again. See you this weekend. Great, Tom. Yes, Chuck, see you Friday. So guys, track me down. I really want to meet you all in person. It's so exciting. Hello, Lisa. So great to see you here. Okay, so give me a one. If you have ever felt like that your business could use some first aid, maybe a little CPR, resuscitation, or if you've ever felt like you wish there was a 911 emergency number that you could call to revive your business. Let me know if you have ever felt like that. Marge, you're going to be in Vegas, Marge. Woohoo! Can't wait to see you. Eric, yes. Okay, Michael says yes. Eric says yes. Some ones there. You felt like there have been times in your life where you have needed a 911 emergency number for your business. Guys, I so get it. Trust me, I have been there. And I hate to say it, but the truth is I've been there more than one time in my life. Okay, Pamela, Jan, Tom, ones. Got it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story because I see network marketers making this huge mistake. And unfortunately, I see it all the time. I wish that wasn't the case, but I really do see it all the time. Ray, you're going to be in Vegas too. Excellent. Can't wait to see you. Okay. So, I made this mistake and it was literally destroying my business. This was about 15, 16 years ago, and it was going to destroy my business until I found a mentor. And if it wasn't for her, I can tell you I would not be in business today because I would have been stuck making this mistake and I would have never made it. And I would have been back working a job. I just would have had to go back to working a job because I would have never learned this lesson. So unfortunately, or rather fortunately for me, this mentor was so good at seeing really clearly the exact mistake I was making and being able to hone in on it and, tell me what to do. And she was one tough broad. She was really successful at sales, particularly in real estate. And she was tough, and she used to say to me, Gloria, if they say no, you just say, great. Don't let the door hit you in the back where God gave you a crack. So, if you got a no, just move on. But that was important to hear, but that was not the most important thing she taught me. So she was an absolute hoot. But here's the secret she taught me. And this was an absolute game changer for me. And I know if you're anything like, I would say 99.9% of the network marketers that I meet, you probably need to learn this too. I sure did. So here's the secret. She said, Gloria, you have to ask for the sale. What? What? You're kidding me. Gulp? You mean I have to ask other people to give me money? I have to ask people to pay me? I can't do that. Give me a 2 in the comments if you've ever felt like, oh my God, I just can't ask people to give me money. You know, if you feel like, Marge, tough like me. Yeah, I think I am tough sometimes. I'm tough on the outside, and I'm an absolute marshmallow mush ball on the inside. But I so want you guys to be successful, which is why I sometimes give people a good swift kick in the butt. Okay. So Adele, 2, Chuck, 2, Jan, 2. Yes. Okay. So you've been there where you just feel like, oh my God, I can't get the words out of my mouth. How do I ever ask for the sale? How do I ask people for money? How do I ask people to join my team? Hey, Noella, so great to see you. Angel Ray, 2222222. Oh, Angel Ray, I get it. Trust me. So, but you know, that's a ridiculous thought. So, I want to tell you this story. So this mentor of mine said, okay, Gloria, you have to ask for the sale. So I had about an hour-long drive from my house. Again, this was 15 years ago. I had an hour-long drive to from my house to go meet this prospect. And for the entire time down there, I was driving saying, ask for the sale, 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 ask for the sale. So I had about an hour and a half long meeting with this prospect. And at the end, I said, so are you ready to get going? And she said, yes. Oh my God, she said yes. It was the first sale I made in my business. And I had my business for about 4, maybe 5 months with not one dime of income, not one sale, nothing. And as soon as I said, so, are you ready to get going? This woman said yes, and she signed up on the spot and paid me thousands of dollars. I was like, what? Yikes. So, you'll never believe what I started doing from that very moment on. I started saying, so, are you ready to get going? And trust me, was I absolutely petrified at first? Yes, 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 yes. So thanks for all the hearts and likes and loves, guys. Give me a 3 in the comments if you have ever just felt absolutely petrified, but you knew that you were missing something, but you have not yet been able to ask for the sale. I want to know if you're stuck in this situation where you have not just found it in you to have the courage and the strength to say to somebody, so, are you ready to get going? Or, so, how would you like to get started? What package would you like to start with? Give me a 3 if you've ever felt that way. I want to know. Okay, Regina, 3, Pamela, 3, Angel Ray, again, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Always, Regina says, always. Yeah, I get it. It's tough. But here's the thing. You know, you've got to do this. If you don't, you will never get out of this stuck place. And this is huge. So, you know, I ended up with a 65+% close rate. Now, I have to tell you, this was a huge game changer for me. Obviously, I went from, 4 months of never making a sale, not doing anything, to learning how to actually say, so, would you like to get going? And people just started saying yes, and it was so easy. But here's the big game changer. I started treating my business like a business. What a novel concept. I started treating it like a business. And it's about making sales. So you have to actually say, so how would you like to get going? What package would you like to start with? And you will find, you'll be petrified at first, but after you get your first yes and you're about ready to fall off your chair because someone actually said yes, you're like, oh my God, that worked. So I want a 4 in the comments. Who is absolutely committed to asking for the sale, to when you're talking to your next prospect saying, so what package would you like to start with? And as a network marketer, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you go into each conversation with some packages in mind. If your company has different product lines, maybe you come up with a combination of different packages. Like you could have the nutrition product line and products that you recommend that your prospect purchase. Your new team member, they want to sign up to be a business builder. Okay, Regina 4, Pamela 4, Ray 4, excellent, David 4, Chuck 4, Noella 4, great, Adele, Amy, Tomas, Tracy. Guys, this is what you have to do. So I highly recommend you go into every meeting. So I go into every meeting expecting that I'm going to close it. That's just all there is to it. And I am so totally unattached to the outcome. If someone says no, that's okay with me. It's totally okay with me. And it has to be okay with you. But here's the thing. You want to go into every conversation with the prospect with packages in mind. So, if you have a nutrition line and a skincare line and an anti-aging line and a weight loss line, go in having some packages in mind for your new business builder, products for them to purchase. If you know that they're interested in nutrition, if you know they're interested in weight loss, if you know they're interested in anti-aging, if you know they're interested in skincare, have some packages in mind already and have a variety of price points. If your company doesn't already have this, go in with, I recommend no more than 3 price points. And you want, around $500, just under $500, just under $1,000, and maybe $1,500 to $2,000, something like that. But have some things already structured for them. And, you can even come up with names. That's what I did. I came up with names for my various different levels. Now I had 4 different levels, but here's the other thing that I did. I had, and this was absolutely unheard of. I will tell you, it was unheard of. I started having pre-qualifying calls. So now at the time, I'd go to people's homes and I'd have meetings with them in their homes. But I would never go to anyone's home without a pre-qualifying phone conversation. So I would not go to a home. My assistants could not book anything in my calendar unless I had actually spoken to the person. I had a pre-qualifying call with them. I told them that I was only serious about meeting with people who were serious about being clients of mine. This was not a network marketing opportunity, but there's no reason why you could not do this in network marketing because it's all the same stuff. We're dealing with human beings. We're dealing with psychology. You're dealing with yourself, and you're dealing with other human beings and your own psychology and their psychology. So I had a serious pre-qualifying call with people. I told them what I was expecting. I told them who I wanted to work with, that I was only going to work with people who were serious about this. I told them what my prices were. At the time, I had 4 different packages. I told them what they were, and this was a huge game changer. Now, nobody that I know of is doing this in the network marketing space, and nobody was doing it in the space that I was in. It was unheard of. I started actually charging people $125 up front before I would ever even leave my home to go to their house to have a meeting with them. So if they wanted me, if they wanted to talk to me, if they were interested in the service that I offered, they had to pay me $125 before I would ever go talk to them in person. And then if they became a client, then I applied that $125 to whatever package they chose. If they didn't become a client, I kept the $125. It was the cost of doing business with me. And so, that's radical. I know that's really radical for the network marketing industry, but you might want to consider it. So Ray, what if it's less? If it's like 30, 50, 100? Well, you're talking about the packages for your product, if you only have to pay a tiny little bit to get in, the commitment level is going to be less. That's all I have to say. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying test it out. Yeah, Tom, it was smart. It was a game changer. I stopped wasting my time. I only met with people who were really serious about, paying me thousands of dollars to do business with me. And I started having, a 65% plus close rate. So Chu, I think that's how you pronounce your name, says, I've been in network marketing with a new company that I decided to stick with because I like their 3 months now. Find no one's joining. But you've got to ask for the sale. That's all there is to it. You have to ask for the sale, and you have to understand what your customers, what your prospects' pain points are. Paul, yes, you're absolutely right. Your time is everything. Okay, so here's the thing. I told you I had a very thorough pre-qualifying thing. I did this unthinkable thing about actually getting people to pay me to go interview them to see if they wanted to become a client. So, but it worked. It absolutely worked. No one else in the industry was doing that. And to this day, I don't know of anyone else in the industry that does that, but it was a no-brainer for me. Once I started doing it, people respected me. And then they felt good because they knew that they were dealing with somebody who was serious about working for them, serious about business. Now, here's the thing. The only reason why you're not asking for the sale is because you are stuck in fear. That's the only reason why you're not asking for the sale. And fear only happens, and I hate to say this because I know people don't like hearing this, but the truth is fear only happens when you are totally self-centered and self-absorbed, when you're totally wrapped up in what is someone going to think of you? How are you going to feel if someone says no? Oh, the rejection. Oh, how horrible that's going to feel. Or when you're stuck in your own downward spiral and wrapped up in the thinking about, oh, how am I going to get enough money? How am I going to get enough money to pay all the bills or that kind of thing? So I overcame fear. And was I afraid at first? As I said, yes, absolutely. Yikes. I was petrified to ask for the sale. But I overcame fear, and here was a huge turning point for me. When I shifted my energy from getting customers, getting money, getting people in the door, to giving, serving, and blessing. That was a dramatical shift. It was a dramatic shift. It was a 180. And when I focused on how can I bless, how can I serve, how can I provide the absolute best service there is in the industry anywhere? When I did that, I got out of my own self and being afraid about what people would think of me, how I would feel if I was rejected, what was going to happen if I wasn't getting enough money, and I started giving. Total game changer. So you get it, right? You understand what it feels like to be afraid. Give me some 4s in there, if you understand this fear and how fear paralyzes you, because fear really does, it paralyzes us. It keeps us stuck, and it's keeping your prospects stuck as well. So let me know if you understand this fear thing, and if you really understand how fear is incredibly, truly selfish and self-centered. So, okay, so I want to share with you one last thing today, and a huge shout out to my amazing, incredible, awesome friend, Heather Glaze, who shared this yesterday on her live. It's a song. It's a song called Fear, He Is a Liar. And it is by, hang on, I'll tell you, Zach Williams. So I'm just going to read to you a couple of verses from the song because to me this is so bang on. When he told you you're not good enough, when he told you you're not right, when he told you you're not strong enough to put up a good fight, when he told you you're not worthy, when he told you you're not loved, when he told you you're not beautiful, that you'll never be enough. Fear, he is a liar. He will take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear, he is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness, cast your fear in the fire, because fear, he is a liar. When he told you you were troubled, you'll forever be alone. When he told you you should run away, you'll never find a home. When he told you you were dirty, you should be ashamed. When he told you you could be the one that grace could never change. Fear, he is a liar. He will take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear, he is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness, cast your fear in the fire, because fear, he is a liar. So guys, if you're being gripped by that fear, it's a liar. Let it go. Step into your greatness. And if you're looking for a system, I want to invite you to hop on over to elitemarketingpro.com and grab a free copy of my LinkedIn recruiting scripts grab bag. If you know me, I'm all about using LinkedIn. To me, it's a super powerful tool. Any platform, whether it's Facebook or Pinterest or Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn, they're all just platforms. They're just different. No rights, wrongs, no good, bads, just different. And LinkedIn is the platform that I love. I think it's super simple, and it is so easy to connect with serious prospects who are already looking for what you have to offer and are ready to do business. So hop on over to elitemarketingpro.com and grab your free copy of my LinkedIn recruiting scripts grab bag. And again, I so look forward to seeing you guys in Vegas. Come up, introduce yourselves to me, give me a great big huge hug, and ask to see my energy stick, and I will show it to you. Love you guys tons. See you all in Vegas. Hopefully I'll see a ton of you in Vegas soon. Take care. Bye.